Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to the Cookland channel. I'm Dave and you're in my kitchen. If you've been here before, welcome back. Thanks for coming. And if it's your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, stay a while. You might like it. First things first, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want, hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I drop a new episode. We're cooking in Brooklyn. That's what we do. I got inspired when I came downstairs and I took a look at our fruit basket. Excuse the bananas; they're a little, you know what I mean. But I was amazed by the abundance of lemons that we have, considering they cost $1 million right now. So I had to talk to somebody about whether it was a lottery win or something. Somebody knock over a lemon truck or something. I was not expecting to see all those lemons in the fruit basket. So it was a pleasant surprise, and it got the wheels turning. And I said, you know what, I'm going to do something with these lemons today since I had to make dinner. What I'm going to make is lemon chicken. I've got some chicken quarters here that are, of course, who's been here before? What's that magic word? You know it. This chicken is cleaned and washed. We got to get this chicken seasoned up. So let's build a rub. Teaspoon of salt. Always think about your product. Think how much you have, and a big teaspoon of pepper. Think about how much you have. Think about how much it's going to take to make your food taste good. You may have less chicken than me. You may have more chicken than me. So you gotta kind of adjust on the fly. These are suggestions. This is not a hard recipe, right? None of my stuff is even written down. So this is onion powder, a teaspoon. I'm going with equal amounts. Here's garlic powder. Same teaspoon. Let's slow this down. We'll go with half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper, a teaspoon of dry thyme, some rosemary that I'm just gonna give a fine little chop to. Super important part of this lemon chicken is gonna be, of course, be lemon, right? So let's grab a couple lemons and here's a lemon, a zester or a microplane. I want you guys to get one of these because I want you to start using lemon zest. If you don't use lemon zest, I want you to start using lemon zest because if you just juice the lemon and throw in this skin away, you're doing yourself no favors. And it is super easy to just use this microplane, and you're just scraping off the very top layer of the skin, which is called the zest, right? It has mad flavor, very citrus, very punchy, and it's very useful in cooking to add acidity, to add brightness and flavor to your dishes. Sometimes you taste something and it tastes a little bland, or it tastes a little, just dead. You can add a little lemon zest, and you'll be surprised at how it wakes flavors up. We got about a tablespoon of lemon zest, and what I'm doing now is just rolling the lemon. And what you do when you roll it is you release some of the juices. You're gonna get most juice out of the lemon or a lime if you just press it, just roll it. Oh man, a nice, juicy, expensive lemon. Okay, we got the juice and 2 lemons. And, I almost forgot about my best friend, garlic. really quickly. Okay. I'm going to reserve about a tablespoon for one of our side dishes. That was 5 cloves of garlic. I'm going to toss my lemon zest in with the seasoning. This was open the whole time? Y'all ain't telling me nothing? Wow. It be your own friends. Just start seasoning garlic. And just give your give it a little love, give it a little rub. Make sure that it's covered completely. Don't leave none for the bowl, because the bowl is not gonna do the bowl no good. That looks good. I'm gonna set this aside for a few minutes, let those flavors combine, let it marinate, and we'll get started on the sides. Duh. I had a dummy moment. We gotta use some of this lemon juice here too. I'm not using all of it, I'm just gonna use some. Just give it a little pour. And this is adding to the, you know what I mean? It's adding to the flavor. All right, a little bit of the lemon juice. And we'll reserve some for a little bit later. Now we can rest. For today's side, we're going with the rice, but we're gonna elevate a little bit. I got some a blended rice. This is a wild rice. It's wild rice, brown rice, and red rice. So it's gonna be a little bit interesting. Something a little bit more earthy. Something a little bit different. You know, we're trying something different. So let's try something different for the side as well. So we got this kind of wild rice blend, and I picked up some mushrooms a few days ago. I love mushrooms. If you watch, you probably realize that by now. I do tend to cook with mushrooms frequently. And I mean, usually, you know, at my local place, I'll get like, you know, baby portobellas or just, you know, white mushrooms, button mushrooms, that sort of thing. And, you know, maybe some shiitakes when when I'm fortunate, or you know, when they bring something different in, right? And I was in a different supermarket. I was in a little fancy supermarket the other day, and the first thing that caught my eye was this huge selection of mushrooms they had, and I really wanted to try a couple. These were the first ones that I saw, and I thought that they were chanterelle mushrooms, which I've been hunting for them. Super expensive and kind of hard to find. I guess because it's super expensive. They keep them under lock and key. So I jumped for joy. I was like, oh, these are chanterelle. Oh, those are not chanterelles. These are called hedgehog mushrooms, and I guess they have these like, kind of like little spiky. You know, like a hedgehog has a little, you know, little spikies. So I guess that's why they call it that. So I got some of these hedgehogs. I got these beach mushrooms, which are kind of like a big fat enoki. If you know those enoki mushrooms, they come like very long and thin in like long straws in a pack. These, and then I also got these maitake mushrooms, which are like all clustered together like this. And yeah, so we've got blended rice, so let's have a blended mushroom experience as well. Over to the stove. So real easy. I'm just following the rice's instructions. So while the rice is doing its thing, we're gonna saute our mushrooms, and then when the rice is done, I'll fold them into the cooked rice. I'm not gonna cook the mushrooms in the rice because they'll like kind of disappear, and we don't want our fancy new mushrooms to disappear. We want to taste them all. So we've got a hot pan going. Some olive oil. Start to shimmer, tiny bit of smoke. I got some shallot here, some white onion. Cook them till they start to get a little bit fragrant. You know, about a minute or so. A little bit of salt to release some of the moisture. Smell that getting fragrant and starting to brown just a little bit on the edges. And I'm going to add the garlic that we reserved and just the rest of the rosemary that I had sitting on the cutting board. When you add your garlic, add it last because it's the first thing to burn. Mushroom mania. Tiny bit of salt, tiny bit of pepper, tiny bit more pepper, and give that a toss. Okay, this looks good. I just really want to give it a slight saute, season it a little bit, and just let it get warm through. So it has a little bit of caramelization. So it has a little bit of texture to it that we're going to add to our rice later, right? So I'm going to turn this off and just remove it from the heat because I don't want to lose the mushrooms to like shrinkage. You know what I'm saying? So let that chill out and like cool down. Now we gotta get cracking on this chicken that's been marinating. So let's get over there. Chicken has been marinating while we've been getting our sides all taken care of. I'm gonna roast these in the oven in a baking pan. So I have this large pan here, and what I did was just toss some olive oil right down in the bottom just to create a little bit of a slippery surface, right? And then we're gonna lay our chicken. So while I got the rest of this marinade here, what I'll do is add the rest of our lemon juice and some chicken stock. This is gonna go right in the bottom of the pan. Last piece, I sliced up some lemons, and I'm just gonna drop some lemon right on top of the chicken. I want the skin to get nice and you know what I mean, like crispy. So I don't want to like put too much lemon on there, but I'm gonna lay a couple slices on each, just leave a lot of the skin exposed. And the rest of these can kind of just go in the base here to help create a sauce. The zested and juiced lemon, I'm gonna put them in there too, because why not? And I'm gonna add a little bit of wine. Just a little white wine. This is my new favorite, 19 Crimes. Martha Shard. Hey Martha, what's up? We could talk. Not endorsed, but I'm gonna just toss a little in here. Just about a quarter cup. Give it a little, give it a little stir, and a little butter, because it's butter, dude. We're gonna pop this in the oven. 475. And let it rip. This will take about 45 minutes to an hour to be finished, I anticipate. We're at a set it and forget it stage now. Clean up a little bit, and I'll see you guys in maybe 40, 45. It'll be instantaneous for you, so you don't gotta wait 45 minutes. It's about that time. I'm just gonna give the chicken a final temperature check. When you're cooking, everything's not gonna be the same exact temperature at the same exact moment. So we're looking for a doneness of 170, 175 for these chicken quarters, right? So some of them were up past 177. One of them said 171. So you're looking for everything to be done and not overdone. So I'm just gonna give everything a final poke with the probe thermometer just to make sure we're good. These are gorgeous. that high, fast, aggressive heat. Got that chicken done in no time. We're up to like 180, which is good though, because you hit it with the hot and fast, it kind of locks the juices in, so it's not dry at all. I'm poking around and it feels nice and moist. So it's time to start plating this thing up. This is it, y'all. Lemon chicken. I added a little flourish. I just chopped up a little parsley and dashed it on a plate, just for a little pop of color and just a little bit of freshness. Let's just hope that it tastes as good as it looks. Here, grab a little piece right here. Right here. It's a little bit of sauce. Right off the bat, this is lemon chicken. No doubt about it. It's moist. Like I said, it didn't dry out in the oven. Keeping these quarters whole really helps that. I know this mushroom and rice is going to be phenomenal too. I'm just going to try it for you guys. That's nice and earthy. I like this this rice blend. Has a nice flavor to it, nice chew. I definitely do it again. Hey, thank you for watching the Cookland channel. If you enjoyed what you saw today, give me a thumbs up. Give me some feedback. Shoot me an email, thecooklandchannel@gmail.com. Shoot me a DM on Instagram at the Cookland channel. If you make this dish, same thing. Take a couple pictures. Take a little video and send it to me. Tell me what you did. Tell me how you did. Tell me how you liked it. Thank you very much for watching the Cookland channel. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.